Right, what is going on, guys? JJ Richards here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Yeah, we make them Right then, guys, so welcome to episode number 20 of the UK Gym Tour. And like I always say, my goal is to find the best and coolest equipped gyms within the UK. So today we are in Tewkesbury, which is just near the kind of Gloucester area. And the reason why we're actually here is because we're on a family holiday camping. And because I'm so dedicated to the cause to find the best gyms for you guys to train at, we thought we'd stop along at MJ's gym. We're going to hit up some back, and I'm super excited about looking forward to it. So I have actually been to this gym probably about 3 or 4 years ago. It used to be the gym that Jordan Peters used to train at, and he had a seminar here. So I have been here a long time ago, but if I'm honest with you, I can't really remember too much about it. And they've probably got a few new toys in there since I've actually been as well. So we're going there, hit up some back training. This is like the first back session since getting off the bodybuilding stage last weekend. So I'm super excited because, as you can tell, I've got this energy stuff, which is amazing. So we're going to go in there. We're going to hit up an epic back session. So guys, as always, make sure you drop the video a big thumbs up. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Nice to meet you. Now do me a favor and subscribe. Let's go and train, guys. Right, so one little cool thing about this gym, it's actually not a man gym. So they use a system called Club Right. So literally you go onto the website, you buy yourself the guest pass, and the guest pass is only £6, which is very reasonable. Then what they do is they send you over a code. Now let's hope this code actually works. Right. We're in. Right guys, the first exercise that we're going to be doing today is just a lat pull down. So what we've gone for is we're trying to use this prime grip, but the only slight issue with it is because I'm quite tall and this piece of kit's quite long, I can't really fully stretch at the top. So what I've had to do is I've had to move it to like the center here, where typically the pin should go here, but the only problem is when you pull it, it slightly throws it on a little bit of an angle, so you find that like you're slightly supinated when you pull, which just makes it slightly awkward. But I wanted to use this piece of kit because I really like prime kit, so we've got the prime handles. This is also quite a humbling, heavy bit of old school lat pull down kit as well. So all we're doing on here is we're just going to do 4 or 5 sets just to warm the lats up of anywhere between 12 to 15 reps. Right, exercise number 2. Unfortunately, I don't actually know the brand of this kit. I think it's a company called Gym Shop UK. I'm sure of it, but don't quote me on this. However, this bit of kit needs an absolute shout out because it is absolutely beautiful. Like, it's for the lower lat, so as you kind of pull it down and squeeze the elbow, it puts you in like the most perfect position ever to target that lower lat area. So this is like the 4th set that we're doing. We've just been doing builder sets up until this working set. So on this one, I'm just going to do as many as I can for one set. But this is one of the nicest pieces of back kit I think I've ever used. So highly recommend this bit of kit. If anyone knows what the brand is, drop it in the comment section below. Guess I would like to know, but I'm pretty sure it is Gym Shop UK. But let's go at it. Let's see, anywhere between like 8 to 10. Oh man. Right guys, exercise number 3, hammer strength, lat pull down. Like, there's something about whenever you go to a gym and they've got hammer strength, it's kind of like the Ford in the vehicle industry. It's just strong, reliable, good, solid engineering, and you know the machine is going to be perfect. So this is actually one of their like dual combi ones. So on the other side of it, I don't know if you can see, it's actually a chest press. On the reverse side, it's a lat pull down machine. So ideal bit of kit if like you're limited for space, because obviously you can get 2 bits of kit in a small piece of space. So we're only going to do 2 sets on this. So we've done 1 set which was just a field set, which we've already obviously like targeted and warmed up the lats upstairs. So now we're just going to do 1 set now where we'll just try and hit as many as we can. And again, this is another one of those bits of kit that's quite humbling because the leverage arm in it's quite high. Obviously the weight is moving higher, so therefore the gravity makes it heavier. So I'm not at my peak strength anyway, guys. I'm like 4 days post-show. I'm just trying to make excuses at why I'm not stacking a shitload of plates on it, but I'm leaving my ego at the door, as everyone says. Right, let's go. Let's chat. More gains. Shh. One more. That was like 7 and 7, 8 reps. Right. Exercise number 4, also known as number 4. So back, it's great using all these nice fancy machines, but I feel like it's not a proper back session unless you've done like a heavy barbell row or a heavy dumbbell row. Like, the reality is that's how you build that nice, thick, dense back. So we can't do a video and not do some form of heavy row. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a single arm dumbbell row. Again, we've just done 2 sets on this. The back's already warm. And again, my volume isn't crazy high at the moment because we're just getting back into training after prep. So what we're trying to do is just try and get anywhere between like 6 to 10 reps. So we did a field set. It felt quite good. Typically, I'd normally try and do this with the heaviest dumbbell in the gym because I've got a massive ego. However, they have got some 85 kilos, but I don't quite like the grip on them. So we're going to go for the 70 kilo. We're just going to see how many we can do. Also, on a side note, the lever lifting straps, excuse like the dodgy tan, like this is like week 5 now of testing these out, and so far so good. What I like about them is that they're nice and thin, so when you're kind of wrapping it around, you still feel like you're in contact with the actual with the actual like dumbbell or barbell. And again, because it's quite thin, you kind of feel like you're still connected to the weight, where sometimes when using like the material lifting straps, it feels like quite thick on the grip. So these are a product that I am now going to launch. We're not sure when we're going to bring them out yet, but hopefully within the next couple of months, this will be one of 3 products that we'll be launching by the end of the year. So again, whenever we bring out a product, this is what we do, is we always make sure that I try and test it. Again, we make sure we test them for at least a minimum of 4 weeks. If it like lasts and if they kind of test the length of time, then what we do is we bring them out. So when we say that we actually try our products, we don't just put our brand on anything, we actually do. Right, let's go. Yeah. Sheesh. Felt like that. Right then guys, I hope you enjoyed the training segment of this video. So, MJ's Gym in Tewkesbury. So, most of you will know if you've seen my videos before that there's something about the old school kind of spitting sawdust, working man's club gyms that I just really like. And that one kind of ticks those boxes. Like, when you go to a gym and they've still got like, you know, the old school carpet that's probably been there since, you know, they opened and it's all very mismatched and stuff like that. I do like those kind of gyms. I do think they're quite cool. I do feel they're quite quirky, and there's always a good environment to train at, and there's always like some cool like old school bits of kit in there that you probably won't see if you go to you know, a more modernized gym. So let's start from the scratch. So when we got there, plenty of parking, which is always a plus. Nothing worse than getting to a gym and having no parking. And their online system is actually really efficient. So if you are just visiting, you are local to the area, it's so good that you can just go onto the website, just get a code, buy yourself a pass and just go in there and use it. For whatever reason, usually technology doesn't like me. We just don't see eye to eye. So the fact that I went in there and the code actually worked straight away, and the actual entry and exit system is actually really slick, that was a massive plus. And again, it was only £6 for a day visit, so you can't really go wrong for those prices. So overall, like I said, I really did like the gym. It's small, but they've got enough kit in there to have a decent session. So it's not like a big massive gym like an Ultraflex or something like that where you're training chest and they've got, you know, 10 different pieces of chest kit that you can pick from. But what they have got is good. So you can see, you know, they've got like the Nautilus chest press, which is a really good bit of kit. So you can still go in there. Obviously, there isn't going to be the variety like you'd see in a massive gym, but there's enough there to have a really good workout, really good atmosphere in there, really good vibe. It's nice and clean, very tidy, which is always important. So gym etiquette in that gym is absolutely bang on. You'll see they've got signs up where they have like a strike and a ban policy, which is awesome. So that obviously works because I didn't see one piece of equipment that had any kit left on it, which is just fantastic when it comes to gym etiquette. But again, that's just that old school mentality that you just tidy up after yourself. It's not like if you go to a pure gym and it's full of kids and you won't see a piece of equipment in there which isn't loaded with plates. So that was really good as well. But overall, guys, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the gym. Really enjoyed the session. Again, I love those kind of old school gyms. Just quite nostalgic a lot of the times because it kind of takes me back to when I first started training. I used to go back home up in Hull, and there was almost like a working man's gym that I used to train at over there as well, and it had that kind of same vibe as that gym there. So for me, from like a nostalgic point of view, it was just really good. And again, really good bits of kit in there. They had quite a lot of leg kit in there as well, which is good. So I think in terms of what they've done with the space, you're probably going to go too far wrong because nothing is really missing. They don't really have any gaps. So, whatever muscle group you wanted to train, you'd be able to go in there and have a really, really good workout. So it's not that they've got, loads of upper body kit and no leg kit. It's a really nice balance of everything as well. So if you're around the area, guys, it's definitely worth going over there, checking it out, having a session in there, and I promise you'll love it. But like always, guys, if there's any other gyms that you want me to try out, any cool, quirky gyms that you think I need to visit, drop it down in the comment section below. We're back on the road a lot now, so we're traveling, so I'm trying to get more of these gym review videos done. And again, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you drop the video a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget, guys, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. Until next time, peace.